Welcome to the session 15 of the Behavioural Finance. So in this course we will be trying to understand the different biases that is being faced and how we can measure those biases with our analysis. So testing of the concept of the behavioral biases through the statistics. So in the 15, if you can remember in the session 11, we are talking about the different behavioral biases relating to the mental accounting biases. The case of the Ramesh and Reshma, the couples, that they are working in any bank and how they are facing the dilemma regarding the divorce litigation, the losses, the compensation. So this is all about, all of us can say the DM1. DM1 is the dependent variable regarding the stock investment and the stock investment valuation. This is a dependent construct of the variable. Independent construct of the variable in the Sonkas policy. The president of the defense manufacturing firm is planning to manufacture a new aircraft, and they've already spent 90 crore of their business amount and 90 crore and 90% of their whole project cost, and only 10% they need to spend, but they discovered that their competitor has the better technique and the better plane with a lower cost. So at this point, whether they should stop the project, they should surrender, or they should keep go ahead. In fact, they know they cannot able to compete the competitor in terms of the quality, or they are in terms of the price. So IM1 is all about the sum cost. So let us look into the DM2. So DM2 is all about, the question is, this variable is regarding the impact of the source of income on the stock investment approach. Suppose your regular annual income is 30 lakhs and at the end of the last financial year you received unexpected additional income of rupees 10 lakhs out of stock invested. So out of additional 10 lakhs amount, how much money you are going to spend? So likely that people will say, I'll be spending almost around 7 lakhs. But suppose your regular income is 330 lakhs, not 300. At the end of the financial year, you received the income from the project and additional income you got 10 lakhs, that is of your overtime working and hard work. So out of those 10 lakhs, how much you are likely to invest in the stock? So the people used to give a estimation that hardly of 3 or 4 lakhs max. But if you have earned it from the extraordinary stock investment return, so then you will be likely to spending of around 7-8 lakhs, because you are really confident now. At least you will be spending more than 50% of your earning in the stock. You are excited, but not from your regular income. So this is the way this IM2 and DM2 are relating to their behavior in their normal life and the behavior in their personal in the stock investment. So IM3, in normal life we want to take, if your aunt gifted you 30,000 on your first anniversary to buy a suit, what will you do? So 30,000 feet, and your aunt has gifted, and for your first marriage anniversary, what will you do? Definitely, I will fulfill the wish of the aunt and buy a suit of near rupees 30,000. Or rupees 30,000 is a big amount for the suit. I would like to save a large part of 30,000. I will buy something of at the cost of 10,000. What should you do? If something you have earned out of your hard labor, a good amount of your daily working of 8 hours, and now you are an option to buy a suit, and will you buy a suit of rupees 30,000? No. Most of the people will be buying a suit max of 10,000-12,000, and buying of 30,000, if somebody is gifted, you may opt for, and many times people not to decide on, they will go about buying this rupees 30,000. That is IM3 variable on the basis of source of income or the gift, the income that you earn, extraordinary windfall gain. On the basis of windfall gain, how you are going to behave. So on the basis of your regular income, how you are going to behave, these two different variables are differentiating this, and we are tracking those two behavior. And see, All these questions are indirectly presented, and they are having, tactfully they are collecting the data also. Suppose you inherited 10,000 shares from your father of Z company when he was doing his job. So the company where your father was doing his job, and he has as an inheritance, he has left for you 10,000 shares of that company. Like my father was working in sales, and he has purchased in the employee options, so he purchased some of the equity of that company. Till date, I could not able to dematerialize because that is in the form of paper. Now I want to convert them into demat account. Till date, you could not able to. So it is a small amount, and you start creating an emotional attachment because the company, the source of money from which you are educated and your all expenditure is being carried out, sometimes you build an emotional attachment, and that becomes endowment bias. You have a lot of memory attached to the company in terms of your education and friend. Now it is just 2% of your entire portfolio which you would invest in. 1% of your wealth, and currently it is losing its value. What would you do in such a scenario? You will sell them out and become free. 2% is not a big amount, you will not sell it. It gave you a fond of memory of childhood and the father. Money is not a big thing for you. So what should you do with that stock that being inherited from the parents? So that is the way. This is a DN3, and we want to check the same emotional attachment in the normal life. At a checkout point in Delhi International Airport, it was found that you are having 1 kilo extra weight, for which either you have to pay a fine of rupees 1150 or sacrifice one of the books you have taken in your luggage. Suppose you have 2 books with you and of equal weight of 1.5 kilo. One of those was gifted by your parents on your 25th birthday, and the price of the birthday book is just 250, and the price of the other book is rupees 1,000. Both are easily available for the purchase. If you have to sacrifice one of these books, what will you prefer to sacrifice? The birthday gift of rupees 250, because you are in the checkout counter you are being, it is the check-in counter, it has been found that your weight is extra, and because of the weight you have to sacrifice some of the weight, or you have to give a fine of rupees 1150. So to give an additional 1150, you have to sacrifice something. So now you have the option to give the fine or to sacrifice your birthday gift of book of rupees 250 or other book of rupees 1,000. So after going through the survey with the HNI investor, we used to find that no one is ready to sacrifice the father's birthday gift, even if it is of just 250 rupees. It will do have emotional attachment, memory, and so many things. So they feel that it is precious than anything else. That he is ready to sacrifice the book of 1,000 because it is easily available, or he go for the fine. And rare case, the people used to fail to sacrifice the book given by in the gift form in their birthday. So this all of us can see the theory on the basis of those questionnaires. We found there are theory connecting the loss aversion with the sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy, we already checked some of the questions related emotional attachment in stock, emotional attachment in normal life. We got some of the theory in the form of endowment bias. Stock investment approach bias and of the source of income and stock investment approach bias, because of that bias in the normal life, that is there are theories. So there is the illusion of control in normal life, illusion of control in stock market behavior, that is being found in some of the theories. Accordingly, we are finding out this dependent and independent construct of the variable, and on that basis we have collected data, we are collecting data to check and test with the Indian context for the economic stress. So let us see, we build a model, we check the different model variable, we find out IM2 is a behavioral bias in the normal life on the basis of source of income. IM1 is a behavioral bias that because of the dividend credit card mode of payment. DM2 is a stock investment approach on the basis of the source of income, which is the dependent variable, and IM6 is the emotional attachment in the normal life behavior. DM3 is the stock investment approach on the emotional. So nothing to worry about where it is IM2, where is IM1 or IM3. So this is after all verification, these variables are left behind for the analysis. Other variables are got rejected for the analysis. It is being found those variables are not worth for the analysis. So that those variables are rejected for the simplification. So IM2, IM5 is controlling DM2 and IM6 is controlling DM3. So this is the way what is IM6, what is IM5 and what is IM2. These are also on the basis of the mode of payment and source of income. It is influencing the stock investment approach on the stock market on the basis of source of. Is it the personal behavior biases is influencing the stock investment biases? The emotional attachment in normal life, is it influencing the emotional attachment in the stock investment behavior also? That connectivity we want to check. And for that we have taken the hypothesis whether they are free from the mental accounting, from causality bias, or they are suffering from. Are they free from the mental accounting bias on the basis of source of income, or they are free from that? To test, we are taking out of 100, this was 203 respondents taken. If out of 100, 100 to 103 are above the point 100 percentage, more than 50% of them are free from the bias, then we'll assume, okay, they are free from the bias. If more than 50% of them are suffering from the bias, then on an average, the crowd is suffering from this kind of bias, whether it is from cost or it is source of income. Behavioral relational hypothesis, what is the relationship? There is no association between the mental accounting bias about the loss in investment or the mental accounting bias loss in the normal life. So in the stock investment and normal life, there is no association between the mental accounting bias in terms of source of income in normal life with the mental accounting bias in terms of source of income in the investment approach. So normal life with the investment approach in terms of source of income. So that relation we are planning to test. So this is a binomial test. Out of 200 it is being found the stock investors, the internet stock investors are free from the emotional mental accounting attachment, so the source of income. So we found that IM2 0.79% are free from the biases, and out of the test it has been confirmed that they are free from the. So it is a jet proportion test. If you go through the statistics, you can understand how this test is carried out. So the assumption that 0.5 which people are equally they are suffering from this bias. Similarly, whether they are suffering from DM2, so for the DM2, then the group 1 who are suffering, group 2 who are free from the bias, then it is being found 0.10 with observation that on the basis of source of income how they are going for the investment strategy. So to do the pair 1 and pair 2, so what we found, those who are having the earnings from the odd income that 10 lakh, how they are spending, what is their average spending on the stock investment, and those who are earning from the exceptional investment or exceptional their income from the stock, how much they are spending in the stock, that we are taking through this test. So let us see here, on an average they are spending just 2.7 and prediction, so on an average just let's see here, they are spending around this is out of 10 lakh I can pick this figure. So it is being found that those who are from the investing on some of their stock investment, so it is 4.9 and it is 7.2 So 4.9 and 7.29. So this is the way these two different groups we found, and they are on the basis of this we gave paired sample statistics that is been tested, and look into how they are. And the chi-square test result here it is being given. In the chi-square test result you can see this is the cross tabulation. Those who are affected by the source of, those are not affected. On the basis of investors' source of income in the normal life, this is the stock investment, this is the normal life. So in the column and the row wise for the stock investment, and column wise for their normal life. And from there we found, yes, there is an association, and there is a strong association we found, and we through the chi-square test the result. So this is the way. There are different your biases that you need to prove through the different tests, and that again the relational hypothesis through regression, to chi-square or correlation you have to test. So this is the way how you can go about the behavioral finance researches. So go to the paper, you may go to all the papers beyond these authors, and you find out the method they are being applied to test their biases and to test their relationship of the biases. This is our 3-4 papers which you can able to, so that in future you can estimate, you can judge, and you can evaluate. So define the different tests one can do in the behavioral finance to establish the biases and the relationship behavior. What are the tests followed in this session to establish the biases? What are the tests followed to establish the relationship between the biases? Thank you. Thanks for watching. I think it is too much technical, but